Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to share with you guys this story that I'm seeing about Burna Boy. Initially I was like, this can't be real, this must be like, I didn't make sense of it, and then I saw that some reputable newspapers were covering the story as well, and I decided to quickly come and share it here with you guys. Let me just read it to you guys how this lady shared her story herself. I'll just read it to you guys so that you can get a sense of it. This is what she posted. Okay, I don't know if this is the first part, but let me read it. It will make sense as we go along. So basically this lady was saying that she came from London and then she was at Cubana. A lot of you may know Cubana nightclub. Anyways, a nightclub, a popular nightclub in Nigeria, and for the who's, that's how they say it. But anyways, and she said Burna Boy, who is a Nigerian singer, attempted to. She was sitting with her own group of friends, and they were sitting maybe across to them, but somehow wanted her, and sent one of his people to come get her. You know. Okay, let me read it. I think now it will make sense. We were visiting Nigeria from America and London for our childhood friend's wedding. On the 8th of June 2022, at Burna Boy and his friends opened fire at us at Cubana, Lagos. My partner and his friends were shot, with both needing urgent medical care. A bullet grazed my partner's head and our friend was shot in the thigh, leaving him hospitalized and needing an emergency surgery in Nigeria. Around 3 a.m. I went to the Cubana club with some of my friends. We were there for a couple of hours celebrating the newlyweds. We were about 20 at the club and we were having a nice time in the VIP section. We were laughing, drinking and having a good time. Burna Boy and his friends came in. We were still there having fun. As the night progressed, one of Burna Boy's friends talked to me. His request was for Burna Boy to talk to me on that first attempt. So the first attempt to get her to go be with them, and he says on that first attempt I told him I wasn't interested in talking to Burna Boy and I am married to my partner. He came again the second time and I was met with the same response. He came the third time and that caused a few of our friends to flare up as they asked why he kept coming to disturb me. There were words back and forth, and one of the Burna Boy's friends attacked one of our friends, and as they attacked him, the situation degenerated into a fight. As the first fight started, the security at Cubana stepped in and were able to calm the situation. As that happened, everybody was slowly going back to their section when two of Burna Boy's friends, another fight started, and the security at Cubana jumped in again. As they were fighting, Burna Boy's friends started shooting after what looked like a signal from Burna Boy. At this point, I hope you guys are listening to that. At this point, the club was in chaos. Everyone was screaming and trying to vacate the premises. At this point, I couldn't find my partner or my best friend. I was screaming for help after being lifted and thrown so hard on the floor by one of Burna Boy's friends and hurt my left shoulder. All our private police officers were not allowed into the club, so it was left to us to fight for ourselves. One of our friends at the Flow Wolf was trying to get Burna Boy to calm the situation, but he only laughed at him and proceeded to get in his car whilst being protected by his security. And then it says the shooting happened twice at different times. His friends were also shooting at people trying to evacuate the club through the main entrance. They were out to kill and didn't care who got hit. My partner's head was bleeding profusely and his friend lost so much blood he needed a donor as soon as he got to the hospital. So she now tagged at Burna Boy Graham left at Cubana, Lagos without a scratch and flew out to Spain the next morning. At Cubana only reached out to us 4 days after the event, claiming he had no idea and would do anything to get us justice for attempted murder. 11 days later, there has been no CCTV footage released by the club or even a statement to address the incident publicly. Business has carried on as usual for him, even after leaving the club to safety outside. At least I thought I was safe. The same man that initially approached me on behalf of Burna Boy saw me and said, "Oh, you're the one that was doing Shakara Abi," then reached into his bottoms to get something resembling a gun. Luckily, at this point, my friends found me and pulled me away just in time. He retracted and got into a car and left. After taking time out to heal and process the events that occurred between my partner, my friend, and her husband, and at Burna Boy Gram at Cubana Lagos nightclub in Victoria Island, Lagos. And then she goes on to say, to sum things up, I'm traumatized. I've broken down every day since then. The random flashbacks and nightmares, especially after seeing Burna Boy Gram response. The lack of response or accountability is beyond me. At least 2 people could have died that night. Right now, after I saw that, I went to one of their friends, also made posts as well. This is one of the people she tagged in that post, and this person also actually shared about it as well. I said, I can't even tweet what Burna Boy's people done to my guys in front of my eyes at Club Cubana yesterday, because I still can't believe it. My guys came to Nigeria from England and USA respectively for a wedding. I invited them out to Club Cubana. A petty altercation with Burna Boy's people arose cause of woman. The next thing, bullets started flying. One got scraped in the head by a bullet and the other one got shot in the leg. He actually posted the pictures, because that was what I began to say, so this is actually true, for real. Then he says, when we rushed him to the Naval Medical Center, they said they had no blood and he needed 2 pints of O+ blood. They said none of us can donate because we had been drinking from the club. And then my friend started to shake on the hospital bed like he was losing his life. You can see the picture there. Like, this is, I can't believe this is a true story, honestly. Okay, listen to this. Then he goes on to say, 2 good Samaritan soldiers then offered to give a pint of blood each, which was then used to stabilize him. The doctor said the iPhone in his pocket, which the bullet went through, slowed down the bullet, making it less fatal. The iPhone saved his life. Did you guys see this? Look at the picture. That's the guy in the hospital bed. And then he says, in a sane society, there's another lady that posted about it. In a sane society, Burna Boy should be celebrating his 40th-year anniversary in Kirikiri. Burna Boy and his boys be moving like, people started tweeting about it. And it says, in a sane society, Burna Boy should be celebrating his 4-year anniversary in Kirikiri. Another one says, Burna and his boys be moving like they are in America or Peckham. Peckham is not, it's like Peckham. Well, Peckham we have not gun crime, maybe knife crime. Okay, anyways, see what they did to Flo Wolf and his guys. That's another person tweeted, Burna Boy be always deceiving people with activist songs, but he is a terrorist, gangster in real life. That was why he was banned from clubbing in the UK and the USA. Okay, look at the trouser of the guy that was, they said his phone saved. He could have lost his life if they said if he didn't have the phone in his pocket. I didn't plan for this video to be too long, but I saw that and I said, why not make a video about it? But the first thing that came to my mind, like, honestly, I thought that was, like, it doesn't sound like Nigeria, to be honest with you. It sounded like some stuff happening in some part in America, or, you know, this is supposed to be a nightclub where the who is who gathers. So what will give somebody the audacity or whatever to do stuff like this? You know what gives them the audacity? Because Nigeria is a lawless society. A lawless society where the rich never gets in trouble. The rich are never brought to justice. The rich and the famous are never brought to justice. And then, I'm not going to keep it long. You guys are free to leave your opinions in the comment section. I just want to share this story here. But at the same time, the first thing that came to my mind is, you know, sometimes when we see politicians and people in power and all of those things, we always speak about them and the corruption and the lack of respect for the law and all of those things. And then when you see people that are supposed to be the everyday people, okay, fine, Burna Boy is a singer, but he's not a politician or whatever. Sometimes stuff like this shows you that a lot of people, if they were to get into power, what they would do, if they were to be president of the country, if they were to be politicians, they would be worse. If someone like Burna Boy can be involved in a mess like this because of woman, allegedly, because of woman, that he would lose guard and lose control of himself, and because he's famous, that you call a woman, she must answer you. So people don't realize that because you're famous does not mean you're everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody be interested in you because you're famous, but it shows you how power can corrupt. He has power as a well-known musician, and this is how he wants to use it. Is this how? Like, seriously, I don't even know what to say about this. Like, even at this point, I've not even heard that the police is investigating this thing. It is not, I've not heard anywhere that it's been investigated, that police has got involved, whatever. It's just the people that are involved that are complaining, speaking up and tweeting it and putting it on Instagram or whatever. But apart from that, I won't be surprised if nothing happens. I won't be surprised. Like I said, I don't want to keep this video long, but it's very sad to see something like this. And I bet you this is a Burna Boy will be some people's role model. I believe we saw the talker. Somebody like him now will be some people's role model, and look at what he would get himself involved in. And then you ask yourself, if somebody like him was to become the president of Nigeria, what is he gonna do? Anyways, I just wanted to quickly share it here. As always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye bye. Bye.